Hi, examination day today. I thought I'd show you sort of backstage of what goes on for those of you who've never done any exams before. This is the examination centre in Hadlow, which is where I actually work from. Which actually is an office, an architect's practice actually, but a good colleague of mine is a guy who owns the architect's practice, a guy called Michael. Mike and I run lots of projects. Blues camp and gigging and all that sort of stuff, training. But basically it's just a venue. You come in, you get ready to do the exam. There's a waiting room here, so you sit ready, you know, get ready, and then the examiner will be in another room upstairs. And then the format really is really very simple. We run to a very sort of tight schedule. Here's the type of room. Well, here's the examination room here. At the moment there's just the 1 amp. There will be another amp, a couple of chairs, music stand for the stuff that the examiner's going to give, etc. Bit of a storage area at the moment, but I'm just going to tidy this up. And then really what happens throughout the day is we have somebody on the door. We organise it that everybody's tuned up before they go into the exam. Show you a clip of the examiner and you know how he sets up shortly. Right, so here's the examination room. So a couple of amplifiers down here now, and all plugged in, ready to go. Music stand and examiner.
Hello.
Hi. Cool. Right. So and then basically we have a waiting room, and a series of victims down here. You don't mind me just quickly going like this and going hello? That's right. I'm just putting a little thing up on YouTube about guitar exams, so people who've never done exams before.
Right, so we've got to stand. We've got to sort of stand like this. Yeah, I can play the C chord.
Okay, right. Not all candidates are like this. So further to the thing about the exams, just a few things about how you can prepare to be ready for the day. Some of these things will seem quite obvious, but I can assure you we've had instances where people have come along to an exam being completely unprepared for this. So for instance, bring a guitar, bring the music book that you need for certain exams that the RGT do, that you need obviously music for it. Have a way that the guitar can be in tune, so bring an electronic tuner. Now many of the centres, including our own, will supply a tuner, and I actually tune a lot of the guitars up just to make things run smoothly, but many centres won't do that, and they're not obliged to do that either. Make sure that your guitar has got decent strings on. There's nothing wrong with your guitar, like there's something wrong with the pickup or the input. You won't need a lead, but the lead will be supplied by the examiner. Make sure you've got a plectrum or anything else that you require, and make sure that you turn up in good time. Now, a lot of the centres actually say that you're not supposed to be there more than 10 minutes beforehand. It doesn't bother us at all, and many centres it doesn't bother, particularly if it's a shop or something like that. It's more problematic if a place is held, the exams are held in a home when the space is limited. They are the main things, and obviously to be ready for an exam you must have done plenty of practice. And if you want some details, I'll put a little fact sheet together which I can send to you. You just have to contact me via the email or website which will be listed at the bottom of this. They are the main things. obviously, if you're prepared and you've done plenty of practice, something will go wrong in exam, because that's just the nature of the way that things are. But if you are prepared for the syllabus, etc., you can sort it out. It's not a problem. You can regain things. Where the biggest problems come in is if you haven't done enough practice well in advance, and you get that moment where it's actually not in your long-term memory, and then once something goes wrong, you just blank. Okay, and that's quite common. But that's more to do with preparation. Okay, a couple of other things. When you're in the exam, if the examiner asks you something and you don't know, ask him to repeat it. Sometimes it's also a good idea to repeat what the examiner says to you, just in case you've misheard it. They're just basic sort of exam technique ideas. Anyway, best of luck in your exam. Remember that the examiner isn't trying to fail you. They're not trying to catch you out or anything like that. And they're probably just as keen that you do well as you are. So best of luck, and as I say, if there's any questions, anything you want to ask me, please send me an email and I'll get back to you. Okay, all the best.